Well, I think what makes Ron stand apart is really his leadership. It's just extraordinary leadership. From the time when I first heard him when he was on the Berkeley City Council in 1967, and his ability to articulate what was really making us angry and concerned, worried all at the same time, he was able to channel it and say, let's come together and work together to find solutions.
He came out of an anti-war movement, and then he got very immersed in anti-apartheid activity in South Africa, where he made his mark there, where he was a leader in introducing bills in Congress every year and fighting, and those words that he projected became known all over the world. And at the same time, he was also looking after his district. This area during Ron's tenure has been a leader in so many different areas, trying to help people, trying to do things about housing, trying to do things for health care and provide opportunities for people were things that Ron stood for.
Ron always taught us as his staff that when we make decisions, just ask one question, and that question is this the right thing to do? And he said, if you answer that question yes, then you move forward and implement whatever decisions you made. If it's no, then you don't. When you look at many of the things that Ron continues to do since he left Congress, just look at his whole effort on HIV and AIDS. We worked on legislation which ultimately ended up as the Global AIDS and Tuberculosis Relief Act of 2000. But Ron was the force that pushed both Democrats and Republicans to embrace a global strategy as it relates to HIV and AIDS.
I'm speaking loudly because, as I've said in many fora, you cannot whisper about human life and this incredible level of human misery. We have to talk loudly about it. We have to hear each other. We have to burden each other with the knowledge so that no one has the excuse of saying, I didn't know. I'm not an expert in AIDS. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a political activist, retired member of Congress, citizen of the Bay Area, citizen of California, citizen of the United States, and citizen of the world. And we have to assume responsibility for each other.
Working on all of the issues that he works on, he still has that deep sense of passion, concern, and vision. And he is as brilliant of a leader and an elder statesman now as one could find anywhere in the world.
What he's talking about is really basically social justice. That people who are disabled, people who are gay, people who are children, people who are elderly should have equal voice. Still a lot of problems, but we've come a long way. And much of this miracle is due to leaders like Ron Dellums.